I just played the same, I played a different thing where you go through and your but it's resonating. I did the resonating thing. I know the 15-minute thing is like everything, right?
Barely. Like it is, but it's like it's perfect for the speakers.
Uh-huh.
It has all the little components in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Oh, let me slate you. So this is Annette on 2/8/18. So, well, at least you got it. It's good that you got it. And,
yeah.
And you used the code, right? Did I give you a code?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, good. So that's good. Do you have any questions or any shares? Any fun things to share with me? Your hair looks cute. Did you just get a haircut?
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
So so I've been sharing with you from this book, 52 Codes.
I love that.
So there's this, in one of the codes, she says, the point of convergence of the universal self and the essential self provides the energy that drives the transition of us evolving to its destiny. And then she says, this process centers in the heart, and it is the place of the greatest love between the human and the universal self, experienced as a steady state of being. As it vibrates within you, this vital energy infuses your heart with love and courage. And so, yeah.
That's nifty. So she's saying too, it's in the heart.
Yeah.
Right? That's the big one. I love it. I love this woman. She's an old lady, isn't she? Like in her 80s now?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. She is. And there's a woman who's offering a course. Have you heard of the Shift Network?
The network?
Yeah, it's called the Shift Network, and they offer web-based trainings. And so one of the women who's offering a training right now does training through sound and vocalization to connect with your potential self and all that you can be. And of course I thought of you. I get all the class offers and I don't take them all, but I just see what's going on, and I thought that's so interesting.
I'm glad that you told me about that. Yeah, she's probably doing the same kind of stuff that I'm doing, huh?
I think just from a slightly different perspective, but yeah, because she's all about the vocalization and the vibration as a way to, your essential self and expressing who you are and coming into all of who you are. Yeah.
Have you read Breathe Into Your Power yet?
Yes, yes.
So you understand that you probably know, this is going to sound funny, but you probably know more than that lady. Because what happens, like with sound people, sometimes we get it, but I had to learn this. This took a long time for me to figure this out. Like it's really exciting when you figure out like, oh, my voice can actually like send healing to my body, and it can connect me, and it can open me, and it can create. But understanding this versus this, most people miss that. They don't understand the balance of the masculine and the feminine energy, or how we output or use the sound. If you understand though the heart, like you just read that awesome paragraph about like, I like this, let me just put it like this. See this? This is my heart. So like it's soft and squishy and sweet. But the more I feed that into it, the stronger it becomes. I work with 2 bodybuilders, and they're insane. Like they have, you know how I checked this on you and it was okay. But it wasn't. Well, on them, there's a it pops out because they're so used to forcing their like everything from the outside, right? And so then there's people like you and me that we're kind of like that. Like yours is more like, okay, we're going to do this. You have that the intellectual approach. You know what I'm saying? So you're learning how to be like, back in.
Yeah.
To this soft. Is that you ringing or is
that's my phone? Yeah, it'll stop. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I'm like, so I thought
you're listening for and it doesn't sound like anything on your end. Yeah.
it kind of did, but I knew I had turned my phone off, but I've done it before and it's sneakily gotten back on. So I just thought I was having a scary moment. But yeah, that the heart is where it's at, and like the way we treat ourselves.
Never mind. It stopped. Yeah, the heart is
connected to the breath. So quiz. When you sing or speak, what part of the breath are you on? The inhale, the hold, or the exhale?
The exhale.
Good job. What is a way that you can balance? What are 2 ways to balance your vocal cords?
So one way is by humming.
Good.
Is the other way through the breath?
Nope.
No.
Breath just doesn't do anything to your vocal cords. It just passes through them. But you know the other one. It's the main one. What's the only exercise? The only other one I really have shown you.
The only other exercise is, yeah. Yeah, doing that, yeah.
Yeah, something called vasodilation happens where air is trapped on both sides of the cords and it makes them they like it. It's a massage. So that
and I like doing that. That I do a little bit just about every morning. Yeah.
Good. That's great. It's very, very good. Happy to hear that. Okay, cool. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. I have questions for you.
Okay.
Like you're going to say something. What? What is it?
So where exactly are we heading? I mean, I know what I think, we're just going deeper into, from what I gather from all that we've covered, into, there are physical things that can be done with the voice and the breath, but it's all about sourcing from who you are with ease and from love and just your authentic self and the spirit within, and then balancing that.
Yeah, but in your specific case, yeah, it's that. But in your case, so I have to get you, like, and I don't want to tell you, well, I don't want to, I'm about to check something, but
okay,
maybe if I tell you what it is now, then you might, I don't want to tell you yet, but I'll tell you after. But as far as where we're headed, don't you want to sing and like make and build a more powerful voice? Is that what you would like?
Yeah.
Good. So right now we're making a foundation for you to be able to do that. And the way that you breathe, the way that you relate to yourself, the way that the energy is directed as you articulate and all those things, those are things I pay really close attention to because people have, I don't want to say glitches isn't the right word, but they have things that are working against them sometimes that are just neurological patterns. And so I give you specific things to reverse those or to help you create something new so that you don't have that anymore. It's not even a part of you. Sometimes that takes time because you're used to doing things a certain way. So it's one thing to get the thoughts around it, like, okay, well, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do that. But it's another thing to really get it in as a part of who you are.
Yeah.
Why, for example, like that resonating video or just like, and then like the 15-minute workout. It's not just about doing the workout, but having the awareness around how you're wasting energy. In your case, you put out more energy than you need to sometimes when you're expressing yourself. And I want you to have the stamina and you're really strong anyway. You probably are fine, but you're going to be shocked when you see how much more power you have with all that. So that's kind of everyone's a little different. Like some people, their brain, some people it's this, some people so much of this. Yours is a kind of a mixture of different elements, a little bit of actually each thing I said, but it's not like you're not like this extreme thing. It's just for you, your brain likes to know what the hell's going on. Like, what am I doing? That's just your personality. Like, you don't like to be like, mama, you'll do it. But for you, that's why play is so important because, Annette, there is a part of you that's so like, it just has everything. It's so wise and so brilliant and so expressive and so free. Like I see it, like I see through people's kind of whatever you want to call it. Kaka. I see through that and I'm like, oh, I see her voice. I see and I was like, oh, she's doing that. Like, I'm just showing you like Dot's brain while you're going like, oh, okay, I'll give her this so she can undo that. I'll have her pay attention to this week and then let's just peel this back. So every time I see you, what's really cool from this end is I'm seeing you start to believe more, but also the muscles, because I'm giving you some science and the woo-woo stuff, whatever you want to call it, the stuff we like.
Yeah.
But I still have to pay attention to what your vocal cords are doing and from a physiological standpoint, where things are grabbing that shouldn't be. So like last week when we were doing like the mum, like you're still like mum, like it's still this thing. That was last week though. Did you watch a video?
I didn't, but I did that and I'm paying attention to how it feels and trying to just allow it to relax and just come.
Melt into it.
Yeah.
Let it melt you, let it massage you, like what you can get from it, not what you put into it. So I even watch your hands. You're like, come, and you do this. That's not coming. This is the one I want for you to have more of. See? Does that feel weird? Does it feel normal to do that or weird?
It feels fine.
Good. You'd be surprised how many women even tell me. They're like, it feels so weird. I had to go cry. Wow. She couldn't even stand there without like, so everyone's a little different. You're not so bad. It's just, let's make it juicy, delicious.
Yes.
Does that kind of answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, without giving you too much information. I probably already did, but that's okay. Let me shut this off. I don't want that popping up while I'm trying to work here. Okay, then let's do it. So, yeah, just so you know, I'm watching you like a freaking hawk every time I see you. I'm like, okay. So, did you do any stretches before we?
Yep. Yeah.
I just want to tell you, though, I'm kind of disappointed that you didn't do the lesson from last time because didn't I gave you a whole workout. Didn't I? Didn't we do that?
Yes. Well, I think the week before, wasn't it the week before that you gave me the whole workout?
It wasn't. So I don't have to cry as much.
Right. Because I watched most of that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's hard for you to watch the whole lesson?
It is to, to just fit in the time to do that. Yeah. Yeah.
I understand, I know, but if you can, and you are watching back, I want you to watch you and how you respond to me and how you're treating yourself when you're making the sounds. Like how you're, just watch it, because you'll learn so much. Once you start, and you're also going to start noticing other people too. You're going to be like, oh my God, that person's totally grabbing there.
Yep. Yeah.
You already started to kind of notice yet?
Well, I do that with other things, so I know what you mean, that speaking is just another thing to notice, when they speak and sing. Yeah.
Yeah, but you look like you're doing good today. That's good. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Mum, mum, mum.
Mum, mum, mum.
Mum, 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 mum.
Mum, 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 mum. Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, 9, 7, 9, 3, 8, 2, 1.
7, 3, 7, 9, 3, 8, 2, 1.
3, 7, 2.
3, 7, 2.
1, 3, 7, 2, 9, 8.
1, 3, 7, 2, 9, 8.
9, 8, 9, 8, mum, 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 mum.
9, 8, 9, 8, mum, 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 mum.
Mum, 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 mum.
Mum, 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 mum.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
Tip of the teeth, tip of the tongue.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
Tip of the tongue, the lips, the teeth.
Tip of the tongue, the lips and the teeth.
Tip of the tongue, the lips, the teeth.
Tip of the tongue, the lips, the teeth.
Red leather, yellow leather, good blood, bad blood.
Red leather, yellow leather, good blood, bad blood.
Mum, 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 mum. Don't slow down.
Mum, 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 mum.
Mum, mum, yum, mum, 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 mum.
Mum, yum, mum, 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 mum.
Mum, I feel my face.
Mum, I feel my face.
Mum, I feel my neck.
Mum, I feel my neck.
Mum, I love my shoulders.
Mum, I love my shoulders.
Mum, I love my chest.
Mum, I love my chest.
Mum, I love my belly.
Mum, I love my belly.
Mum, I love my hips.
Mum, I love my hips.
Mum, I love my legs.
Mum, I love my legs.
Mum, I love my feet.
Mum, I love my feet.
Mum, I love my spine.
Mum, I love my spine.
Mum, I am aligned.
Mum, I am aligned.
Mum, 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 resonate.
Mum, 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 resonate.
Mo.
Mum, mo.
Oh.
Oh.
Mum. Moo. Second shot.
Mum.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mummy.
Mummy.
May May.
May May.
Eh.
Hey.
Mama.
Mama.
Blah blah. Feed your heart when you do it.
Blah blah.
Mama.
Mama.
Try to make it anything. Just go. Mama. Feed your heart. Ready?
Mama.
Yeah, say Maya.
Maya.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Ma.
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 Ma. Oh. Mama, mama, ma.
Mama, mama, ma.
Blah blah blah, yeah 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 yeah.
Blah, 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 yeah, yeah.
Nice and straight. Bye, yeah yeah yeah.
Ma, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ma.
Ah.
Mummy.
Mommy.
Mum, 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 mum. Let your lips relapse. Feel the buzz.
Mum, 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 mum.
Mummy.
Mommy.
Gee, gee, gee.
Gee, gee, gee.
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 Say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Speak it.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4.
3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4.
Me, 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 mo, mo, mo.
Me, 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 mo, mo, mo.
Why did you want to make that smaller? Why won't you? See, you got all small, like, oh, I have to sing now. That's the thing I want to deprogram from you. Just go, me, just like go 3, 3, go me, do it.
Me, 3, 3, me.
Yeah, yeah.
3, 3, me.
Mo, mo, mo.
Mo, mo, mo.
3, 3, 3, 4.
3, 3, 3, 4.
Yeah. 4.
4.
Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
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 Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how much you can do. Whoa. Just slide up, round it.
Oh.
Melt you. Yeah, fair enough. E.
E.
Yeah, they'll say me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me.
Keep going.
Me, 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 me. 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 Me, 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 me.
The higher it gets, the smaller it gets.
Me, 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 me.
That's good.
Me, 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 me.
Keep it.
Me, 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 me. 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 Me, 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 me.
Good.
Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
Good.
Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
One more.
Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
Good.
Nee, 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 nee. 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 Nee, 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 nee.
Wow. You just did 3 octaves. Oh my gosh. That was great.
So what was so good about it?
Oh my gosh. You just hit all the, you're like, what was so good about it? So hilarious. You just went all the way from this note to this note with balanced vocal cords. That means you had the right amount of air and muscles. This is why I teach the metaphysics first. Because you couldn't do that like a month ago. There's no way. You would have you would have pulled too much. So there's a lot of good things. That's the first thing you did. So your range was great. But here's the other cool thing. So sometimes what happens to people, they're like, they try to do it all in head voice. They'll be like, it's like, no, nee, nee, nee. You went to the head, and then you went back to your organic voice, so you had the right amount of relaxation and connectedness in your root as you went up. And when all I had to do is this, you knew, like, but at first, remember how I was doing this? When I was having, oh, and you're like, okay, she's wants me to ground. So all of a sudden, your larynx is like, okay. So your tone balanced out and created that opening for you to be able to blend in 3 different registers. Let's see if you can see. Can you see that drawing right there? There's a bigger one on the wall, but I don't know if you can make that out. But like the red on the bottom, and then what color is on the top?
It looks like white or.
Oh, it's blue. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, blue. Yeah, blue is in the corner on the top.
Yeah, there's blue. And so if red was like, when you say, put your hand on your chest and go, hello, how are you, Dot?
Hello, how are you, Dot?
Kind of feel how okay, so that's your normal speaking voice, or what's called your natural voice.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do a lot. Like, it just happens when you open your mouth. You're not like, hello, Dot, right?
Yeah.
So that means your chords are doing something easy. They're just vibrating cool. They're little and they're cute and fat. Okay, the chords change shape as we. So anyway, now go woo 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 like that.
Woo woo woo.
You'll feel the buzz here.
Yeah.
When you go, say hello, Dot. Say hello, Dot.
Hello, Dot. There's a lot more buzz.
Yeah, there's more buzz, huh? When you do the chest one.
Yeah.
Another one, woo woo. Do it.
Woo woo.
That's what we can call it head voice. It's really all you, okay? You really have one voice, but this just helps some people understand that something different's happening with their vocal cords, and you don't have to make it or try to control it. You just go woo woo, and it does it, but you don't feel this anymore. That's called head voice. It's like opera ladies that are like right now, there's phlegm on my vocal cords. So if I try to hit certain notes, I can't. It'll go above the phlegm. I'll still be able to hit the notes, but not with the same richness.
Yeah.
With sinus, because the banging, the construction, my neighbors have the same problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible. Anyway, so just help me understand. Now, here's the deal. I don't want to sound like this though. Right? Because that top note sounded kind of weird. I go, It sounds like I'm pulling the red one or the chest one up. So how do I get the top note to sound normal? You know what? You don't know how to answer that, huh? but you just did it.
Right.
You did E all the way up to that note. And it sounded like, because you were doing something, you're actually singing in what's called the mix. You were singing, what color do you get if you mix red and blue together?
Purple.
Yay, girls always know. Men never, they get so confused. They're like, green, blue. They don't know. I don't know why. It's because they're colorblind. I'm so mean. Okay, anyway. The purple is that, say, E, E.
E, E.
Yeah. Now, if we look at the 4 main resonating cavities, I'm going to have you write these down. Now, we're not counting the throat. Like, go like this. Go, Feel something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's obvious. We know our voice resonates there. But if we talk about the other main places that sound resonates, I have the head. Woo! That's the head. Even down low, which is right now all clogged on me, which is annoying. You have the nasal, and that's the next cavity. I'm singing nasal. Then there's the mouth. I'm singing mouth resonance, so even if I plug my nose, I'm still more mouth. That's like Broadway. See, in front of the mouth. Ah, but it's not like nasal. This is really nasally, and this is mouth. They're close, but one I'm just putting more pockets. Like say why, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'll say quack, ah, 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 and get it right.
Quack, ah, ah, ah.
You feel that buzz in the lip?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
ah.
Yeah.
Ah, oh my gosh, this is how I project my voice. Ladies and gentlemen, use a little bit, put a little bit of mouth resonance. And the other one we already did, that's chest. Oh yeah, hi, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, these are cavities I'm talking about. But a minute ago, when I was talking about, I was talking about a register or specific notes on the piano. Those are specific notes that are lower. And then there's high notes. Woo! But I can still have, check it out. Remember I asked you at the beginning of this lesson, I said, how do you balance the vocal cords? What did you say?
You can either, well, there's that vasodilation. You can do the blubbing or you can do the humming.
Yes, right. You can do the lip trills or bubbles. Or Now do the go mum, mum, mum.
Mum, mum, mum.
Now go mum, my, like puppies.
Mum, my, like puppies.
Wow, that voice that you just spoke out of had the 4 cavities I just mentioned were all balanced. You had balanced head, nasal, mouth, and chest. You didn't go, mum, I like puppies. You didn't go, mum, I like puppies. You didn't go, it's hard for me to do it because I have the phlegm. You didn't go, mom, I like puppies, or mom, I like, it was a balanced voice because we put the M in front of it.
Ah.
That's why, even though it seemed like this fun game, right? Mama, feel my lips. And I can't wait to hear about how you played with yourself. Don't think I forgot because I that task of getting to play with yourself. But so all this silly fun stuff we've been doing, like just feeling the buzz, what you've actually been learning to do is let go of your digastric muscles and outer muscles of the larynx. You learn to relax into your voice and get that nice foundation, and all of a sudden, like if there was nasality in there before or whatever, man, it's already gone because you've been doing all the fun resonating. Isn't that neat? I'm kind of giving you like a really quick version, but I'm just trying to understand the concept.
So that's what that does. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, and what's even cooler is I was listening to like the quality, like when I told you I'm watching like a hawk, so maybe that made you go, oh, I better chill out. But when we were going like, mama, feel my arms, you're like, mama, your voice is all like way more this. I don't know the word. It's just more, it's more, I always say plump.
Juicy. I was thinking we're juicy. Yeah.
It's always been juicy. It's just now you're not, expending the same amount of energy that you thought you had to get that. And it's more balanced, of course. See, when I resonate, I validate. Every time you go, mum, your cells are like, yes. Mum means yes. It means means yes. So the cells get it. It's really, really good for you. And so now we start to bring in music and song, right? You learn that our language is built on the vowels, isn't it? Like A, say A, E, A. Yeah, you can drop your jaw a little bit for aw, like the doggy. Yeah. O, ooh. Yeah. Now, just so you know, you don't have to be all like A, E, O, ooh. Even though I used to draw those lips on my wall and like make people do it like that a long time ago. But look, A, E, O, do it.
A, E, O,
Yeah, so you can still do it. It's just the position of the lips give you more definition and articulation in ways that, especially for speaking and even for singing too, that you might want. It just depends. But like when you're singing, you don't want to have to be that articulate, right? Then you'll sound like, I am singing this song, unless you want to do like opera or Broadway or whatever. But I feel like in your case, don't you just want to like enjoy your voice? And
yeah. So I've been going back to my roots of, I fiddle around on the piano.
oh,
I took flute and violin, and I'm kind of self-taught on the piano, so I only do that for myself. But you asked me a while ago, well, what songs would you like to learn to sing? And I really like Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So I printed it out, and I love playing it on the piano because it's got all these, it has all this dissonance that kind of resolves as the music goes. But the range in that song is like so huge. It's
not.
Well,
you just sang 3 octaves, and I know it was just on the vowel E, and just so you know, E is where, like, I remember I was doing this, E, this is how you get through high notes. Like, the thing is, if I try to explain everything I'm doing all the time, it just takes a long time, but just
right.
When you're going, E, except you didn't crack, say, from there, E, that top note, somewhere, E, that's the range of the song. It's an octave and a bit. You just did 3.
Okay.
So what key is it in? Do you have the music on it?
Yes, it's in the key of C.
Oh, perfect.
So it starts at middle C, Yeah.
That's the, yeah. Or you could go somewhere. You gave me a nice mix. What color is the mix? What color?
Purple.
Yes. So you're mixing it. You're putting a little bit of blue too. Girls do that. We tend to we don't want to push through because we become submissive. Guys will be like, somewhere, and they'll push, and then they hurt their voice. That's the difference between teaching the girls and the boys. I have to teach the boys to back off and the girls to show up a little more. Just add a little bit of oomph to it. So this is why we do scale and stuff. So eventually that note is going to sound like what I just did. It wasn't chest, but it might have sounded like chest. Somewhere over the rainbow. Why would I want to do that? Chest and voice. Or
yeah.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Hear the whine. That whine is the mix. And that's the most exciting part of our voice. What color is it?
Purple.
Yeah, that's the most exciting part of the voice. It's between A, B, C, D. So these notes right around that high C that you're probably like, oh, that's high. It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Out of it. That's because that's, people purposely write songs there for women, because if we can hit those notes, like a good example, Katy Carey, Firework. Everyone knows that song. It's right in that B flat, B. It's where we have to show up more. So what happens is the chords thin out, and you, instead of using less chords, you use a little more. So on me, it's hard to demonstrate because I have this stupid phlegm, but I go like, ooh, it's really cool. I go, yeah, that's more chord. Ooh. I just sang the same note 2 different ways. Did you hear the difference?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I love this. Let's totally work on this song. Let's do it. Okay, so good. So I'm gonna, now I get to train. I'm so excited. Okay, so just know a side effect of this is going to be that you're gonna be able to have more clarity when you're speaking. You're gonna have more power in your voice and more presence. These are the side effects of learning a song like this, and really any song, but this is a great one because, and it's also going to give you more flexibility and range to, like, I know we just did E. E is a little easier to go through all the way, but the song somewhere, so it's isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'll show you, just in case, I don't think I've ever shown you this part, but you've seen this part of my chart.
Yeah.
Did I ever show you this one?
No.
So what, I like the little balls, see, because, so
Yeah.
let's say you're in college, like I had to go to college, and I got all these bloody degrees, and they show you, they're like, okay, actually they barely showed us this even in college, I had to learn it later, but they say, okay, like, this vowel, that's E, right? Say E.
E.
Now say ah.
Ah.
I don't know, now just leave and go E, ah, E, ah, E, ah.
E.
Which one's further back?
The ah.
Yeah, what chakra is that?
Oh, that's the heart chakra.
Yeah, and look, see? E, ah, so you know it's green. So I made the little chakras in your mouth, but isn't that cute?
Cool, yes.
To show you, like, how it's connected, but this is as far as, like, you know, like, see, but the cool thing is, you know that, oh, that's my heart. You already know your breath is connected through your heart. So when you sing, ah, you know that's going to be further back, and I'll show you how to change placements, like how to, you can make, ah, I can also put it in the front of my mouth, ah. The more I go into a yawn, the further back it goes. So there's all these, like, fun things you can do with placement, and just, that's where resonating, like, you just play with it, learn your voice, play with, like, today, you know, Sesame Street, they're like letter of the week, and they're like A, remember, like, back when your kids are little, and that's what you can do for yourself. You're just like A this week, and you're like A, and you just play with it. Front of the mouth, say front of the mouth.
Front of the mouth.
Say middle of the mouth.
Middle of the mouth.
You know, say back of the throat.
Back of the throat.
Yeah, I'm yawning.
Back of the throat.
Exactly. See, that's the lower larynx. Say, oh.
Ah.
Yeah, now go, oh. And still bring it forward without.
Ah.
Yeah, so see how you learn how to kind of, you peeled it back. So I can still get to the front of my mouth without going, ah, getting all dramatic with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now go, Really relax. Quack, quack, quack.
Quack, quack, quack.
Ah.
Eh.
Yeah, and that's kind of forward, but you're also giving me a little bit of the middle, which actually is not a bad thing, like, for singing. Like, so we're just doing extremes so you can see, but really you'd never be like, I'm singing like this, unless you're, like, playing a weird character, like a bug or some strange animal. Right? So in your case, you get to keep the yummy balanced tone that you already have, and start to be mindful when you start to feel like you're pushing it too much. That's all. You just notice when you start doing this. And you're like, wait, that's all this week. All you have to do this week is just notice when you start to push. And then what are you going to do? Are you going to disconnect, or are you going to do this other thing that I'm about to give you? Before I give it to you, though, let's back up really quick because I'm getting all excited. I'm sorry. This is fun, right? Isn't it fun?
Yeah, it is.
And I love how you're just being present. You're like, you learn, you don't have to worry. Don't worry. It's not a big deal, right? I always give you the notes at the end. But tell me about how you played. Did you play with your voice this week and do the steps of play?
Well, I did. And I know more than ever before how important it is to let go and play. And it's just challenging because my mind, my creativity kind of goes, okay, so what do I do next? And so I just kind of randomly just do whatever comes out. So there's no pattern. It just, yeah.
Good. So you just made it up. Did you do the kind of the pointers I was giving you, though? Like
right now, I'm not remembering your pointers. You kind of got me blank.
Oh, you wrote it down on something. You're like,
yeah, I know I did.
Start. I want the steps to playing. I'm like, okay.
Oh yes, feel the buzz.
Like, do you remember? Look at what am I?
Oh yes, the melty monster. Yes, I remember that. Yes, the melty.
Good. Yeah.
That phrase was in my head this week.
Oh, good. I was hoping that that's all you remember. That's great. And then, we just said the position of your lips, right?
Yep. The position of my lips, the mum, and the feeling of the buzz, and being a melty monster.
Well, did you play with? Was that fun?
Yeah, I try not to worry about. I try to let go of the mind that's worrying about whether I'm doing it right, whether I know how to do it, and just say, it doesn't matter, just do it.
Good, thank you. Yeah, you really do need to do that. It would be helpful, huh, if you had like a grandkid or something, or a little like 5-year-old be like, I'm the melty monster.
Yes.
You're not thinking like, am I doing it right? No, you're in character. You're like this. I'm here now. I'm gonna get you, and like you just give yourself permission to just be that thing and show up, and that's what I would like you to do for yourself, and just so I don't know. Yeah, I guess your son doesn't have any kids yet, eh?
No.
Or if you had a dog, it might help. You could be like, I'm gonna play the dog. I used to play a lot more when I had Phoebe. Now I treat my clients like little dogs and try to play with them. Bless y'all hearts. Okay, but anyway, that's great. So now that we've done that, and by the way, you did really good with, I was assessing you, but I don't want to make a big deal out of it. Probably figured it out though, huh? So what I was doing was I was assessing you and looking at everything kind of from when we started to now, looking at your jaw, neck, tongue, looking at your brain's interesting. So there's gibberish, blah, blah, bleaky, buggy, ba, blah, blah, bleaky, buggy, ba, that I ask you to repeat. And then there's actual words, the lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. If it's a tongue twister, you're kind of like, oh, she's making me. But if it's gibberish, it's a little bit easier for you because you're more used to that. Also, the words are on a different part of the brain. So if I have you say like, I like little dogs, go.
I like little dogs.
That wasn't that hard, right?
Right.
If I have you go, taka laka tea, laka talalala doggies.
Take a look at tea, like a take a look at doggies.
So we mix the gibberish with the words. And I'm not just doing that because it's sort of fun. I'm also doing it because I want the words where the gibberish is. That might sound weird to you, but let me just undo this.
Does that get both sides of the brain to work better together then?
Yes, it helps you not, just a sec, let me check this. We got Oscar here Okay, fair enough. It helps you to, yes, we'll just say that. It helps you to balance your brain better. So like, even though sometimes it might just seem like I'm making you do weird stuff, just so you know, there's a method to the madness.
Well, I figure there's a reason. Yeah.
Well, you know, I sometimes I wonder if people just think I'm insane. Sometimes they tell me later, they're like, yeah, Dawn, I thought you were nuts, but now I get why you had me do that. So you've been a good sport. You've been very good. Anyway, so this song, it's great because it's actually my model song. I have like this on some of my worksheets, like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, because there's that octave jump, and it's also in the Mind, Soul, Voice, A Path to Vocal Freedom, or no, yeah, it's in Finding Your Core Voice, which is now Mind, Soul, Voice. There's an example of that song. I think do you have the audio? Oh no, you don't have the audio of that.
No.
I'm totally talking to myself. Okay, sorry. All right, so this is what we're gonna do to prepare you for that. But I'm just gonna tell you something. When you play a song on the piano, when you're playing, most people, which I believe would include you, you're using your brain in a different way than when you sing.
Mm-hmm.
So for some, it can make you more mechanical unless you know the piano really, really well. Like the back of your hand, like you don't even have to look at it.
Yeah, and I don't at all.
Okay. So then I think if you can get can you play it though straight through, like without, because you could record it to something.
Right, I could record it and then just sing along with it is what you're talking about. Yeah.
I would right now. But do you have, like, for your next lesson, do you have like a keyboard that you could have here with the lesson, so I could see I can assess and see what's going on with that?
Well, I have a piano.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Can you set your Zoom up by the piano next
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
Yay. Okay, cool. So we'll do that next week. This week, I'm just going to give you exercises to do to prepare for that song, which is in the key of C. I want to see, let me just make some notes here. Yeah. So I just want to, if I didn't already say this, I'm giving you kudos because you've gotten better. Your jaw and everything is more relaxed, and you're starting to balance this better. You're not, before you were giving me too much push. So just remember, and like you'll see me, if you see me go like this, it means grounded in. And sometimes I'll do that. It's counterintuitive. You want to go, ah, right? Reaching up. Ah, let it go down. Do this. Need you to figure that out, okay? Keep going. Good. So you get the idea. So you're gonna do those. You do those.
Yep.
And then you can actually bubble the song. Okay? Bubble the song. Then you're gonna mum the song. Mum, 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 mum. Just love my phlegm. I'm just falling in love with it.
Okay. Mum, 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 mum.
Mum,
Mum, mum, mum, mum, mum, mum, mum.
remember this? Mum, mum, mum.
Mum, mum,
Really let
mum, 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 mum.
Yeah,
Like letting it go and having it come from.
kind of. But that's a big jump. That's an octave jump. So before you really do that, and you're doing this, you have practicing core vocal power, right? Or which one did you get? You got the 15-minute, but did you also have the practicing vocal power? Do you have this one?
No.
Okay. You had the 15-minute workout. That's fine. I can maybe send you track 24. I'm gonna send you track 24 for now, and then you probably should also get the C.O.R.E CD eventually, but you don't need it right now. Well,
Okay.
unless you want it. If you want to get it, use the code CORE-CHILD again in all caps and get the discount. So it's only $14.99 instead of $40. But I think what I can do for you right now is I'm just gonna send you, because I don't want to give you too much. Because I actually want you to do the stuff. I don't want you to be like overwhelmed. Oh my God. But the beauty of the 15-minute workout, which you should do, you should be seeing 15 minutes a day. Okay, it's got the warm up in there. It's got the stretches.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Humming, and then it's got the bubbles, and then it's got tongue twisters. And that's really good, like for like a lot of my speakers, like they use that right before they speak, or if you have something like it'll get you, like it's got the call and repeat of it, so you can kind of get into the playful zone. The C.O.R.E CD is a little more serious, like it explains what you're doing and why, and has that in there. And then it's like the exercise. And track 24 goes like this. 3. But in your case, I'd want nee nee nee. I'd want nee 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 nee. Nee 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 nee. Just little nays like that. All the way up. It goes up to that G. So what I'm going to do right now, because we're out of time too, but it's perfect. It ends up perfect. I'm going to send you track 24 on the C.O.R.E CD.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and then eventually you're going to probably want to
Get it.
Yeah, because you're going to be like, what is that? And it explains everything. It explains how to do lip trills. It's a good little crap. What is it? It's a good little thing that you, oh, here it is. Hopefully this one, yeah. Let's see.
Advanced lip trills for the female voice.
So it's got drum. So now you're getting the steps. So somewhere it's not going to be so high. So this week it's about doing the little steps in between that jump, resonating and mumming. You should also do track 22. No, that's okay. You don't need track 22 because you're going to do the 15-minute workout. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm sending you track 24 first by itself. But you still, please watch your lesson. Watch both of them.
Yeah.
And so I'm not giving you tons of other stuff. If you tell me next time I see you, you're like, yeah, Dot, watch the lesson. I watched both of them, saw what I was doing, and then I did the 15-minute workout. I just made it part of my habit right before, did the breathing. Oh, how much minutes of breathing are you on? Check that.
Did my breathing.
Good. How many minutes?
5.
Good. Are you ready to go up to 6? Like, you're like, oh gosh. This seems like a lot. Who's coming next? Oh, Mike. Where is he? You can do it or no? Are you deciding?
Yeah, I could go up to 6.
Okay. All right, let's do it then. Just how about this? By the time I see you next week, you're at 6. But if you want to do a couple more days with 5, yeah, I would like to get that wiring in, but I also want you to really take to heart, pun intended, that this is a gentle, playful, fun thing. And it's not about really what you do, but how. Okay, so you got your 6 minutes. You're going to do the stretches with a 15-minute workout and get that into your world. And just watch the lesson. And then on the next session, oh, and then track 24.
Yeah.
50-minute workout, track 24. That'll take like 18 minutes or something. It's not going to take that long. And then you watch your lessons when you have time. You just squeeze them in. And then next time you got the piano in front of you.
Now, like I said, I'm self-taught, so it's not,
Don't worry. I understand. No worries. I'll hook you up. Yeah, I'll show you fun stuff with the piano. You'll love it.
Okay.
Do you have any questions, or are you clear on what you need to do?
Nope, I've got it.
Okay, so I think I have you down for next week. I think she's got you at the same time. Let me see.
Yep, at 4 o'clock. At 2 o'clock your time. Yep.
Yeah, thank you. 2 o'clock my time. Okay, bye.
Okay. Thanks, Scott.